Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Reading the Red this Thursday morning. And it's a bit damp out there, but I think it's going to brighten up. I hope you have a great day. So, Matthew chapter 20 and verses 10. This climax to the story that's building and been building. And now Jesus, as the landowner, is revealing to this crowd, these disciples, the people, some values as it relates to the kingdom of God. And he paid the ones that had worked in the vineyard least one day's pay. And then we read in verse 10 these words. When those hired first came, they thought that they would receive more. But each of them also received a denarius. So what we're going to get? How much we're going to get paid? What's going to be our value? But when the landowner's servant began to make payment to the labourers, each one of them received what they were promised. A denarius, one day's pay. And so all of a sudden, those who had got most and given least were really happy because they saw the landowner as someone who was generous and fair. Now these guys who had worked in the hot day sun for hours and hours and hours, and now they were filled with expectancy as it relates to what they might get in terms of their value, also only received one day's pay. And this sense of being fair for those who worked least was turned on its head. And so those who had worked longest were feeling like there had been an unjust conclusion to this situation. That these ones who had worked most were expecting more, but they got the same. And that sense of leaving the situation feeling like he had not been fair, the landowner had not been fair. It wasn't right that they got the same as those who only worked a little bit. And this gives us an insight into how we perceive God in regards to his generosity or his fairness, as opposed to being, as it were, a bit stingy or unfair. What do you think? How do you feel? What would you be thinking now if you were the ones who were labourers who worked the least, or what labourers that worked the longest? How would you be feeling about God? And we can develop it a bit more tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.